dollar is moving out of the country, and it is one of the reason for the decline in the value of rupee also. Hello everyone, a very good afternoon and welcome to PLUTUS IAS. Guys, today I am going to discuss a very important topic related to Indian stock market. Yesterday, on Monday, what we observed that once the announcement of budget was made on 1st of Feb, that is Saturday, on Monday, the stock market opened with a crash. That means when the stock market opened, when the Sensex opened, there was the declination of 700 points in the Sensex and nearly 300 points in Nifty 50. So after the annual budget, what was the reason for this sudden decline in the stock market? It should have been just the opposite, because in the budget, a huge relief is given to the taxpayer by the finance minister. A huge relief on taxes is being given. So the expectation was that the sentiment of the market will be good and the market will climb up. Rather, just the opposite happened and market crashed down. This is the thing of Monday, that is yesterday. Today, on Tuesday, the market has recovered a bit. But what was the reason behind the crash of Monday? Why this happened? So let's see, let's observe it. The reasons for it. First reason is FIIs. Now what are FIIs? FIIs means foreign institutional investors. That means foreign institutes like, let's say, pension fund of USA. So pension fund is investing its money in Indian stock market. Some insurance company of US, it is investing money in Indian stock market. So all this investment done by such foreign institutes is termed as foreign institutional investment, or these investors are called foreign institutional investors. Okay. Now what happened that from the October 1st of last year, these FIIs, they started withdrawing their money from Indian market. Okay, they withdrew their dollar from the Indian market, and this trend started from 1st of October and it has continued till date. Continuously, these FIIs are withdrawing their money from Indian market. Okay, and due to the withdrawal of this money, and when these FIIs, they withdraw their money, so what happens is they withdraw their money out in the form of dollars. So actually, the dollar is moving out of the country. Okay, dollar is moving out of the country, and it is one of the reason for the decline in the value of rupee also. That we will go later. We will observe later. So these FIIs, they are withdrawing money from the Indian stock market. And how will they withdraw? They are selling their stocks. And when they are selling their stocks, the supply of stock will increase. Thereby, the demand of stock will decrease and price of stock will also fall down. So that's one of the reasons. But why all of a sudden on Monday the market crashed? See what happened in the budget of last year, that the finance minister levied certain taxes, and to be exact, she increased certain taxes. Okay, what these taxes were? First of all, if we talk about long-term capital gain, so last year, I am talking about last year. Last year, long-term capital gain, LTCG, was increased from 10% to 12.5%. Right, this was the hike. Okay. Long-term capital gain. What is the meaning of long-term capital gain? That means if someone is holding the stock, if someone has purchased the shares and he or she keeps the share for more than 1 year, and then sells the shares. So whatever will be the gain in his capital, on that capital, the tax levied will be 12.5% and it is termed as long-term capital gain. Okay, there is one more type of capital gain tax, STCG, short-term capital gain. This means less than 1 year. That means if someone has purchased the stock and he or she keeps the stock for the period of less than 1 year and then sells the stock in order to earn profit, so whatever will be the profit, that will be the gain in capital, tax will be levied on that as well. So initially the tax was 15% short-term capital gain. Now it was also increased by finance minister last year and it became 20%. Okay, all these are the things of past. Then why this year? Why now the stock market fell? See guys, this long-term capital gain, which was increased to 12.5%, it was not applicable for foreign institutional investors. But this year, finance minister applied this tax on FIIs as well. So when this tax was levied on FIIs as well, and that will be applicable from 1st of April. So these FIIs, they started withdrawing their money from the market on Monday, resulting in the crash of the market. Getting my point? So that's the one main reason of this crash. Second reason, and the most prominent reason which most of the economists and analysts are pointing out, is global trade tension. It's global trade tension. So guys, what's happening is that Donald Trump, he has announced a tariff. He has imposed a tariff of 25% on his major trading partners, Canada and Mexico. Okay. And after this announcement, what happened was the sentiments of the market, they got disturbed. Okay. And Canada and Mexico also retaliated. They retaliated to US and they also applied the same tariff of 25% on the imports done from US. So US levied the tariff of 25% on Canada and Mexico on the imports US is doing from Canada and Mexico, to which Canada and Mexico retaliated and they applied 25% tariff on the goods imported from US. So there is a fear. Not only this, let me tell you one more thing. US also imposed the tariff of 10% on the goods imported from China. Okay? To which the Ministry of China has announced that they are also going to retaliate. So, and they have retaliated also. What they did, we'll see in the next video. But US has imposed tariff on China, Mexico and Canada, major trading partners of US. Now, due to this, these two have retaliated. China is going to retaliate, and Trump is also threatening that he is going to apply tariff on all the major trading partners of US, or you can say nearly all the countries of the world. Getting my point? And one more major trading partner of US is the European Union. So next on in the line is European Union. Now this has built up the negative sentiments. This has built up the hostile environment for the trade. And this disturbed the market sentiments and market fell down. Okay. Global market fell down. Globally, there was crash in the markets. Now, if we talk particularly of India, so see guys, India is not even amongst the top 10 trading partners of US as of now, right? So, we are not even in the top 10, and by observing the temperament of Trump and the promises that he had made before getting elected, what India did was, India made a smart move, and in the budget, the finance minister reduced the tariff that India applies on certain items of US. See, India imports a lot of items from US, but there are only few items on which India applies tariff of 100% or 125% and sometimes 150%. Now, due to these three tariff rates, which we apply hardly on 3 or 4 items, Trump was coining India as tariff abuser. Trump linked India with China and said that India and China are tariff abuser and I'm going to retaliate. Okay, that's what Trump said. I was quoting him. So looking at his statement, what India did is that in this budget, now the maximum tariff that India will levy on the US goods, hardly 2 or 3 goods, will be 70%, not 100, 125 or 150%. Apart from this, on top 30 goods which India imports from US, including the petrol, including the liquefied gas or aeroplane parts, on such goods, on these top 30 goods, India is only going to impose 0 to 7.5% tariff. So India has made the first move. It has already reduced the tariff, and on the major item that India imports, India has reduced the tariff and minimized it to 0 to 7.5%. So this is a positive step taken by India, and we need not get that much threatened by this tariff war that Trump has initiated. Okay. And due to, see guys, one more thing happened. Due to this high tariff that was imposed by Trump, what has actually happened? The dollar has gone very strong. The dollar index is now nearly 1.9 something. That means dollar is very strong now. And when dollar becomes strong, then rupee depreciates. So that's why we are observing a sharp decline in the value of rupee as well. Now the value of rupee is beyond 87. $1 is beyond 87 rupees. Okay. The one of the prominent reason for it is that Trump is imposing tariff, due to which dollar is gaining weight, dollar is becoming strong, and when dollar will become strong, obviously rupee is going to depreciate. Why dollar is becoming strong? Because you see, when the tariff is imposed, then the plan is that the economy will boost. That particular economy which is imposing the tariff, that will become strong, and due to that local currency of that economy, that gains weight. So what is tariff, how it happens, we are going to discuss it in another video. Okay, so I hope you understood the reason behind the crash of Indian stock market on Monday. Thank you.